2, 1. Hi, my name is Jeremiah Edlin, and
I'm Kevin Anderson, and this podcast is about stuff and nonsense.
talking stuff and nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 14, and you are?
59. There's a massive age difference. You don't see old people and young people podcasting together a lot.
No, but we're here at Community Fellowship Church, and it was my idea to start this podcast, and I really wanted to do it for a long time. And he's a big tech person, and he's trying to turn me into him, but a younger version.
So I have successfully apprenticed with several younger people in my lifetime, and Jeremiah is working with us here on, not really on staff, right, but in the tech booth. And so this is just a natural extension of our friendship and our relationship.
I think I'm staff because I just work on those the slides.
That's true, but we're unpaid staff, just to be clear.
We do this all for volunteerism and education.
For the love of it.
Yeah.
Okay, for the love of God, literally.
Mm-hmm. And so, just for this episode, first we're going to do is tell you what we're going to do, introduce ourselves a little bit more detailedly. Not that detailedly, but... and then after that, we're going to talk a little bit if it's worth buying GTA 6 for your parent, for your sons, or whatever. And so,
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so Jeremiah, do you want to go first and talk about yourself, your long life, and all your experiences?
I've talked to every single person I know about my whole life. So what I really want to do is be a marine biologist. And I will have to at least be at 10 years. Well, not at least, but I want to be in 10 years so I can get paid higher. Like, you can get around 900 in Miami for Florida.
I'm sorry, I'm chuckling at you a little bit. That's the first time I've heard marine biologist out of your mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
I've said it like 1,000 times.
You did say something about needing to live on the ocean.
Well,
so I guess that's not far away.
It's very surprising because I tell everybody about this.
Okay.
But so for the college I need to go to, well, not need, but I like to go, Miami University. And we live in Indiana, so it's going to be pretty stretched for them to come see me play sports because I play golf and tennis. And the reason I do golf and tennis is because I heard it's the easiest sport to get a scholarship in.
Okay. So that might help you get to Miami University.
But also, if that doesn't work, I could either save up the money, or I can go in the Navy for at least 4 or 6 years.
That's not a bad idea. The Navy is a great way to get an education or get money to finance education. Now, your best bet in that regard, just so you know, is ROTC, because you can be in college and the Navy and getting paid at the same time.
Now, tell me what that is, because I never know.
ROTC stands for Recruit Officer Training Corps, and it is college students training to be Army officers or Navy officers or whatever.
Right.
So that would be a thing you could think about. You know what I thought of, though, the first time that you mentioned marine biologist today?
What?
Actually, it reminds me of what the pastor said just before we came in here. When we talked about our stuff and nonsense, and he said, like Seinfeld. There's an episode of Seinfeld where George is lying to his girlfriend and says that he's a marine biologist, and then he has to save a beached whale because he's been bragging about this, and it wasn't true.
I mean, that could be true because, well...
He did actually save the whale, but it was some stuff and nonsense.
Good title. But... what I want to do for the Navy is at least want to be on the boat. Steering would be great. Because
You want to be a pilot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so, because I think I belong in the water. Because just makes me feel at home.
Okay.
I don't get sick on it. Great steering at boats.
Little boats, anyway.
Yeah, and I'm great at taking care of boats.
Are you great at taking orders?
Yeah.
Because...
I know you have to take a lot of orders when you get in the Navy.
Yeah.
So when we get close to the dock, I have to go on the edge of the boat and push myself away from the dock so we don't crash in the dock and have to pay for it.
Stay in your mic, brother.
Yeah, my bad. But then I also have to tie it back up onto the deck, and so then we're good. But then I drive it for the whole time.
Okay. How are you good at swabbing decks?
Swabbing?
Making bunks? Doing,
Pretty good, because I had a bunk when I was like 5 years old.
Mopping the floor.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweeping, yes.
Cool.
Cleaning.
Anything else that people should know about you? How old are you? You already said that,
yeah.
didn't you? And do you have a job?
I think so, yeah. I work for people here in church. I have a couple people that some people, I'm not going to say how much they pay me.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But so I either do the yard work for them or help them set up their bathrooms. Like yesterday, actually, I was helping them set up bathrooms, and I was outside. It's pretty hot here in Indiana right now because it's like 90 something. And I was outside yesterday for like 2 hours. I did take water breaks, but we sat down in the grass.
Okay. Well, when I said, do you have a job, I was really kind of joshing at you because you're a student, right?
Yeah, student, yeah.
Where at?
North Harrison.
North Harrison Middle School?
Middle
Junior
school,
high?
Yeah.
What do they call it over there? Because here in Corden, they call it a junior high. What do they call your school? You don't even know?
Well, North Harrison Middle School. That's what we call it.
Middle school then. That's what they call it.
I got held back, so that's why I'm 14 and still in middle school.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right. But
my dad was held back twice. Did you know that?
No,
because I never told you.
Well, the reason I got held back, everybody in first grade was able to get held back. Like everybody got asked. It wasn't because of bad grades. I don't know why they asked everybody.
Okay.
But by the way, if I'm shaky, it's just I'm really cold. Just so that doesn't bug you guys.
It's a normal temperature in here, but Jeremiah's always cold. So
always.
Yeah.
I'm
very comfortable actually.
Say if it's like 83 degrees, 80 degrees, and out like 90 actually, and I'm in the attic and it's very well insulated, and I always have a blanket when I'm playing games. So
we're wandering just a little bit.
Yeah,
that's okay. I'm Kevin Anderson. I am married to Jen Anderson. We have 4 children. Our children are between the ages of 34 is how old I am. I'm starting to forget. 34 down to 27. Okay. We have 3 boys, Eric, Stephen, and Robert, and we have a daughter, Elizabeth. Our son, Stephen, is married to Cassie and has 2 boys. My son, Eric, is divorced and has 2 daughters. And that's life happens, you know?
Yeah.
I work for Martin Ria International in Auburn Hills, Michigan, but I work from home most of the time right here in Corden, Indiana.
Right.
As Jeremiah said, we are coming to you from pre-recorded, not live, from Corden, from Community Fellowship Church in Corden, Indiana. And our pastor, I think, is excited to see what we have to say here. We'll see.
He's we're definitely going to have him as a guest.
Yeah.
His name is Pastor Tony.
But the point of this podcast is to talk about whatever interests us. We decided to name it Stuff and Nonsense because that way if we get off topic, it's not a big deal.
Because our topics are going to be at least almost everything. What's going on in the world, faith, gaming, for all the young kids that are going to be watching.
Yep.
Which probably may be a lot because I'm going to suggest this podcast to a lot of people.
Okay.
And then the next thing will be...
There'll be some music and some techie things like sound and lights.
Of course, teching, yeah.
Yep. I'm a software developer of sorts. I do data analytics for my company, so pretty nerdy guy.
Yeah, and he's turning me into a nerdy guy.
We probably won't put you to sleep with data analytics, though.
No.
So.
I mean, Marcus Brownlee might. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't do. No.
In videos, but not podcasts.
By the way, Marquez Brownlee runs a channel called MKBHD. We highly recommend. We love Marquez.
We love him. He's awesome. Mm-hmm. Like, I actually fell asleep to his podcast once.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough free advertising for Marquez.
Yep.
We are at just over 9 minutes, sir.
Do
you want to talk any more about us, or do you want to go ahead and talk about what you want? Yeah.
All right.
So we have just a few minutes to hit a topic here, and then that'll be it for this podcast. So what is it?
It is GTA 6.
What is GTA 6?
Now, GTA 6 hasn't come out yet. It's been out for probably about, 20 years.
GTA has.
GTA, no.
As an enterprise.
Right, yeah.
As a property.
But GTA 6, I forget how long, but it's been a long time.
What does GTA stand for?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Are we talking about this in a church right now, Grand Theft Auto? That's a crime, right?
No.
Yes, it is.
Well, is?
Grand Theft Auto is a crime. It's stealing a car. Did you know that?
I know I know
Grand
it's
theft is a
theft. Yeah.
theft over $1,000.
Right.
Grand theft auto is the theft of a car.
Right, but we're saying
No,
it's
I'm
not
just saying that's what it means.
right. Yeah.
The phrasing.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, what is GTA as a gaming enterprise?
It is a place where either it's like a free city. If you ever heard of the movie Free City, people will understand. But just if people don't know what I'm talking about, it's where you can either steal cars, do missions, has inappropriate places that you should not go to at all, for anybody actually. But I do play it, not really that much anymore. But
You're not doing a very good job of selling this idea to parents.
right,
Just so you know,
yeah,
from your perspective as a teen, it's like, what's the big deal, right? I don't do the bad stuff. I only do the good stuff.
yeah,
But
right.
from the perspective of a parent who doesn't know if their child is really being honest with them or not,
Right.
like if you explained this to your mother this way, what would she say?
I think I've already did.
Did you really?
Yeah, we talked about it. So we have rules. Volume has to be all the way down because there is cussing in it. But then I'm only allowed to drive. But
Yeah.
I do have to do missions to get better cars because actually I want to go on a boat in GTA
Okay.
and just sail.
What if a mission says that you have to shoot someone?
Yeah, I know.
Do you do this?
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, you do in Call of Duty.
Well, that's true, but now that's supposed to be a war situation, right? Like it's fighting for your country. Who are you fighting for in Grand Theft Auto?
Money.
Crime boss?
Yeah.
Money for yourself?
Right. So parents, I do not suggest this. My friends will probably get mad at me, but I don't.
Well, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, certainly. I mean, it's just a game and it's just make believe, right? But I will say that from a parent perspective, there isn't very much good about Grand Theft Auto.
Not really, not at all. Because the new one, the trailer has come out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look so good this far.
Okay. Well, and again, it's not up to me to judge what people have decided to do or not. It is between you and your conscience and God, if you believe in God. But there's probably at least 3 or 4 commandments broken on a regular basis in Grand Theft Auto, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Let's see, killing, lying, stealing, adultery.
I think I'm just gonna give my GTA back to my sister now.
I'm not telling you what to do, kid.
Well, now
I call him kid because I'm old.
And then I have to call him Mr. Kevin.
Yeah.
If I just say Kevin, he'll just ignore me.
So
not rudely, but still.
We all got to make our choices, okay? And what can we live with? And I'll tell you, I'm not the guy who's always doing the right thing.
No one is. We're all sinners. If you believe in God and you think that.
So the only thing I would say is the last thing I want to do, even if I'm not always doing the right thing, I definitely don't want to be promoting doing the wrong thing.
Right. So, parents, we don't suggest this. Friends will probably get mad at me. Actually, one of my friends, because he's a very Christian guy. We're very best friends. He's a very Christian guy. That's it.
Okay, so maybe rather than talking down Grand Theft Auto, and by the way, if you don't believe in God, I'm not trying to make you live to my standard.
We're not that kind of podcast.
But everybody's got to make their choices. But maybe what we'll do is for our next podcast, maybe we can talk about something that we do recommend.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the meanwhile, if you're playing GTA, stay out of the bad places.
Have restrictions.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope. Just thanks for watching, and we're happy for you guys to be here.
Yeah. I hope you find our chats interesting. Not too judgy or whatever, but there will be opinions, hot takes, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.